You've been lied to about compounding. No, it's not a magic trick for the undisciplined. Without the right strategy and relentless reinvestment, compounding will crush your financial hopes. Sustainable wealth doesn't come from casual investing, much less from chasing fleeting trends. It demands a ruthless system, investing in the right assets, reinvesting mechanically, and outlasting every quitter. This is not a playground for the weak. This is a battlefield for those who master the game with blood, sweat, and relentless repetition. Now, let's smash every financial illusion and dive into the journey of building an unstoppable financial machine. Compounding is not for dreamers. Everyone throws around the power of compounding like it's some cosmic magic. But in reality, if your strategy lacks discipline and system, compounding won't save you. It's not magic. It's brutal mathematics demanding absolute precision. One wrong move and you become a financial joke. Compounding only rewards those who are insanely persistent and emotion-proof. This is the arena for those who execute flawlessly, repeat obsessively, and embrace productive boredom. Want to know why 99% fail at compounding? Because they believe putting money in is enough. Wrong. Compounding demands building an unbreakable loop, investing, reinvesting, accumulating, growing, without interruption. One weak moment of cashing out destroys decades of progress. The outcome? Tiny gains for the impulsive, massive wealth for the stubbornly consistent. Compounding isn't for the clever, it's for the ruthless. If compounding is a machine, you are its sole engineer. It needs relentless fuel, regular investments, automatic reinvestments, and an iron commitment through years of boredom. Dreamers believe success comes fast. Realists know success is hidden inside years of disciplined repetition. The real question isn't, does compounding work, but are you brutal enough with your emotions to make it work? From tiny seeds to a money machine, you don't need to be a millionaire to unlock the magic of compounding. It starts with tiny seeds, a few $100s monthly, invested consistently with the right strategy. Those small, regular contributions trigger the avalanche effect. Those who mock small beginnings have already forfeited their financial future. Instead of waiting for a big sum, start now. Every month you delay is a compounding cycle lost forever. The crowd always gets it wrong by waiting for the right time. Every day wasted drains financial potential unnoticed. Winners act early. They create habits of small, consistent investing and let time multiply it. Great financial forests don't need giant seeds. They need stubborn planters adding water month after month without fail. Fortune favors those who start small but think big. Waiting for perfection is like chopping off your own legs at the start line. Compounding demands planting continuously, regardless of starting amount. That $50 invested today could birth tens of thousands in passive income decades later. Early action reaps massive rewards. Delay leaves you sidelined. It's never about how much money you have today. It's always about whether you sow or procrastinate, choosing the wrong asset, burying your compounding dream. If you lay the wrong foundation, your entire structure collapses. Choosing the wrong asset isn't just a mistake. It's a financial death sentence for compounding. Only assets that generate consistent cash flow, sustainable growth, and long-term resilience can empower compounding. Falling for flashy, high-dividend gimmicks is like planting wheat in a desert. Not everything that yields today deserves your trust tomorrow. True compounding starts with ruthless asset selection. Good assets aren't flashy, they're fortified. They are businesses with real cash flow, consistent dividend growth, and low volatility. They come with low fees, proven resilience, or income expansion. Chase hot stocks or strange ETFs and you're slaughtering your compounding engine before it even starts. Building an income machine demands brutal loyalty to boring, high-quality assets that quietly dominate over decades. Remember, the asset you choose isn't for showing off. It's the foundation of your future freedom. High-yield temptations offering 10 to 15% without real growth are sweet poison. Instead of chasing flashy traps, cling to assets with growing dividends, low costs, and rock-solid histories. Smart investors pick quality once and reap forever. Fools keep switching and wonder why compounding never blesses them. The compounding loop. Build it or break it. The compounding loop doesn't run because you wish it would. It requires a boring but brutal cycle. Invest regularly, receive dividends, automatically reinvest, and repeat endlessly. Any interruption shatters the machine into dust. The magic isn't in one big payday. It's in the slow, patient snowball that relentlessly gathers mass. Those who guard the loop with their lives, through market storms, boredom, and doubt, are the ones who win. No shortcuts, no emotions, just unwavering loyalty to the process that quietly transforms lives. Many investors sabotage themselves by treating the compounding loop like a hobby. They pull dividends to spend. They panic sell during downturns. They question the method at every headline. Every act of doubt throws sand into the gears of their wealth machine. Compounding demands blind devotion through fear, temptation, and noise. Anyone who cannot withstand years of repetition, boring, relentless, almost robotic, has already disqualified themselves from real financial freedom. This is not a place for the impatient. To succeed with compounding, you have only two choices: build the loop and guard it like your life depends on it, or betray it and destroy your future. There is no middle ground. The wealth machine demands unconditional loyalty. Keep fueling it, more investment, maintain it regularly, automatic reinvestment, and never pause because of short-term emotions. Those who internalize this law rise. Those who don't, they become another cautionary tale whispered by those who survived. Dividends, seeds or sweet poison? Dividends are supposed to be seeds you plant, not treats you devour. Every time you spend your dividends, you're murdering a future income stream that could have paid you forever. Smart investors never touch dividends. They let them buy more shares, generate more income, and compound harder. Spending dividends today gives you fleeting pleasure, but eternal financial regret. Dividends aren't bonuses. They are the fuel lines of the financial empire you're trying to build. Touch them, and you sabotage your own freedom. Most people fatally misinterpret dividends as free spending money. Wrong. Every dollar spent is a dollar denied the chance to reproduce into hundreds more over time. Treat dividends as sacred seeds. You plant them back into the system, and they multiply endlessly. Cashing them out early is cutting down an orchard before it bears fruit. Winners see dividends not as candy, but as building blocks of an unstoppable income machine. Weak investors eat their future. Warriors reinvest and grow stronger. The key to financial greatness isn't how large your dividend check is today. It's what you do with those tiny checks at the beginning. Winners reinvest religiously. Losers spend impulsively and wonder why compounding doesn't work for them. It's never the fault of the market. It's the fault of fragile discipline. Every reinvested dividend adds bricks to your financial fortress. Every spent dividend knocks it down. Choose wisely. Instant gratification or unstoppable wealth. Automation. Lock the door against failure. Relying on human willpower in investing is financial suicide. Willpower evaporates with fear, distraction, and temptation. The only real weapon is automation. Set your dividends to reinvest automatically through DRIP. Once enabled, every penny gets converted into more shares without your permission or interference. Automation turns compounding into an unstoppable conveyor belt. Whether you're scared, tired, distracted, or lazy, your wealth engine keeps grinding forward without mercy. This is how empires are built silently while others sleep. Think you're disciplined enough to reinvest manually? You're deluding yourself. Crashes, temptations, urgent expenses, they will break you eventually. DRIP doesn't ask how you feel. It just quietly deploys every dividend back into battle. No second guessing, no emotional hesitation. It's pure, mechanical financial aggression. Real investors automate because they know one thing: systems beat willpower every time. The war for wealth is won not by who wants it more, but by who designs better systems. Skipping DRIP is like killing your jet engine mid-takeoff. Automation isn't just a luxury, it's a survival mechanism. DRIP connects each quarter, each payout, each reinvestment into an iron chain pulling your future toward financial independence. Those who automate early and never disable it will achieve wealth predictably. Those who hesitate will be crushed by their own inconsistency. Automate, forget, and dominate. Or second guess forever, and lose the war before it even begins. When big enough, turn off DRIP and live off the income. After years of brutally consistent compounding, a new phase begins, the moment you earn the right to flip the switch. This is where you turn off DRIP and start receiving your dividends in cash. No need to sell shares. No need to shrink your portfolio. Your compounding machine now cuts paychecks directly to your account, steadily and relentlessly. This isn't luck. This is the prize for those who stayed loyal to the boring system while others panicked, chased trends, and quit. This is not magic. It's the mathematical reward for ruthless patience. The average person thinks financial freedom is about a huge account balance. Wrong. A big number on a screen without cash flow is meaningless. True winners build income streams that flow automatically, whether the market rises or falls. Passive income isn't just a luxury. It's a shield against fear, a weapon against insecurity, a declaration of independence from employment. When dividends cover your real-life expenses, housing, food, travel, you no longer work for money. Money works for you. This is the true victory of the compounding warrior. The key is patience beyond what most humans can endure. No need to play the casino game of market timing anymore. No need to guess trends. Your massive portfolio now feeds you perpetually without selling off the empire you built. Simply collect dividends, let the principal grow naturally, and live life on your own terms. Those who reach this level didn't get lucky. They executed boring steps with lethal precision for decades while others looked for shortcuts. Now they reap where others can only dream. Withdraw smart. Wisdom or suicide. Reaching passive income is just the beginning. If you withdraw money the wrong way, you can still choke your financial machine you spent decades building. If you withdraw recklessly, cash out dividends excessively, or worse, start selling core shares, you're slashing the engine's ability to sustain itself. Real mastery is withdrawing just enough at the right pace while letting the machine continue spinning. Without a withdrawal strategy rooted in discipline, you become the biggest threat to your own financial freedom. The wise withdrawal strategy starts with taxable accounts first. Let tax-advantaged accounts keep compounding untouched. Blend passive income withdrawals with partial reinvestment to maintain growth. This isn't just survival. This is the art of extending your financial lifespan by decades. The winner isn't the one who spends the most early. It's the one who keeps the machine breathing while quietly collecting income. Sustain the momentum, and your wealth will not only last, it will still be growing when others run dry. The losers are those who shout, "I deserve to spend it all now." Wrong. Your machine still needs feeding even during harvest season. Only withdraw what's necessary. Let the surplus compound onward. The more you let the wheel spin, the thicker your income river grows. Mishandling withdrawals is like setting fire to your own financial fortress. If you truly understand compounding, you'll protect your cash flow and guard your empire with strategic patience. Build your freedom. Don't cannibalize it. 4 ways to destroy your compounding machine. The first and most common mistake: panic selling during downturns. Every time you dump shares out of fear, you don't just lose money, you obliterate your compounding engine. Smart investors see dips as discount seasons. Cowards see doom and surrender their future for peanuts. Compounding demands unconditional endurance. Those who stay in the game, rain or shine, are the ones who collect trophies later. Those who quit early lose not just temporarily, they forfeit greatness forever. The second mistake: obsessing over stock price instead of focusing on income growth. Stock price is noise. Dividend income is power. Watching shares tick up and down daily only breeds stupidity. True investors track how many shares they own and how much income it generates, not today's market drama. If you chase flashing numbers, the market will toy with your emotions until you sabotage yourself. Fixate on growing your income stream, not winning a meaningless short-term beauty contest. The third and fourth mistakes are equally deadly: chasing high-yield traps and stopping contributions when scared. Jumping after too good to be true yields always ends in disaster. And pausing investments during downturns freezes your machine when it should be accelerating. Compounding despises interruptions. It rewards only the relentless, those who keep fueling it no matter what. Break the flow and you break your future. Momentum is everything. Guard it, feed it, or be crushed by those who did. Build your financial empire with one unchanging formula. You don't need genius IQ or insider connections to win this game. The formula is simple. Open a drip-enabled account, pick resilient assets, invest consistently, reinvest every dividend, and never break the chain. That's it. The wealthy don't get there by luck. They get there by ruthless execution of boring fundamentals. The formula is simple enough that anyone could do it, yet almost nobody does, because almost nobody has the guts to stay boring long enough to let it work. Discipline wins, flashiness dies. The masses will always chase shortcuts. They gamble on moonshots, chase the latest hot tips, and burn themselves out in the noise. Meanwhile, true winners silently pile up ownership, compounding quarter after quarter. Wealth is never about being brilliant. It's about being brutally consistent while everyone else gets distracted. The formula isn't sexy. It's not glamorous, but it's inevitable. Those who bow to it will eventually crush those who tried to shortcut the system. Slow, boring, relentless, that's the true cheat code. Wealth that lasts isn't built overnight. You invest today not to be rich tomorrow, but to create streams of income that last for life. The winning formula demands endless repetition. Invest, reinvest, invest again, and never waver. The magic happens when you trade short-term thrills for long-term domination. The market doesn't reward excitement. It rewards patience beyond imagination. Plant your seeds now, guard your machine. Watch your empire rise while others waste their lives gambling for crumbs. In conclusion, compounding does not forgive hesitation. It does not save the reckless. Either you build an unstoppable machine of investment, reinvestment, and relentless patience, or you get buried by those who do. This isn't luck. This is cold, mechanical math. The only advice that matters? Start today. Choose resilient assets, automate reinvestment, and swear loyalty to your strategy through every crash, every panic, every temptation. Time will expose the weak. Time will crown the disciplined. Decide now which side you're on, the builders of empires or the forgotten footnotes of financial history.